Hmm? Hmm.
You opened an AI tool 3 weeks ago. You had a plan. You were going to build a business, quit your job, own your time. Today, the tab is still open. You haven't touched it in 9 days. What happened? The easy answer is that you got lazy. That's not true. The real answer is far stranger. You didn't fail from a lack of discipline. You failed because you misunderstood what AI actually is, and that misunderstanding follows a pattern so common you can predict it almost perfectly. You thought AI was a shortcut, a machine that removes the hard part of building something. That's technically true, but removing friction isn't the same as removing effort. It just moves the effort somewhere else. Most people quit before they find out where. Week 1, you're euphoric. 50 ideas in an afternoon, a landing page before lunch. Productivity researcher Cal Newport calls this shallow work. It looks like progress. It feels like progress. It is mostly motion. Week 2, the excitement fades and the habit hasn't formed. You're running on willpower, and willpower is a bad long-term strategy. Psychologist Roy Baumeister's research on ego depletion found motivation drains over time. By week 2, most people are running on fumes. Week 3 is the real test, and it has nothing to do with AI. The tool stops being novel and starts being a tool. You need a plan for what to do with everything it generated. AI gave you raw material. It didn't give you a decision. Nobody automated the decision. AI is extraordinary at generation and almost useless at judgment. It can write 40 headlines. It can't tell you which one will make a stranger stop scrolling. That gap between generation and judgment is where most side hustles quietly die. You don't run out of ideas. You run out of certainty. So what do people do with uncertainty? They generate more. Barry Schwartz's research on the paradox of choice showed that more options don't produce more confidence. Past a point, they produce paralysis. AI is an infinite option machine. Left unchecked, it hands you infinite paralysis dressed up as productivity. Ask for 100 business names, get 100, none feel right. Ask for 100 more. 3 hours pass. 200 names, 0 decisions. You feel like you worked hard. You didn't move forward because the business was never blocked by names. It was blocked by a decision only you had the context to make. The people who succeed treat AI like a fast assistant with 0 judgment. They don't ask it to build the business. They ask it to execute one already decided piece. Small difference, entire outcome. This is older than AI. Anthropologists studying early tools note, a tool doesn't remove skill. It relocates it. Digging sticks made digging easier, but made knowing where to dig more valuable. Every leap in technology follows this rule. Ease of doing goes up. Value of deciding goes up faster. AI made execution nearly free. It made judgment more valuable than it's ever been, because judgment is now the only bottleneck left. And judgment can't be prompted into existence. It's built by watching real customers react to real things. This is why hustles collapse near 90 days specifically. Month 1 runs on novelty. Month 2 runs on sunk cost. By month 3, both are gone, and what's left is the question the whole project was built to avoid. Do you actually know what your audience wants, or did you assume it? AI can't manufacture evidence about the real world. Only contact with the real world can. So what separates the ones that make it? Not better prompts. A willingness to make small, real decisions early and let the tool execute them. Pick one customer. Pick one problem they told you about, not one you assumed. Build the smallest version of a solution. Show them. Let their reaction decide what happens next. Repeat. You've probably noticed how strange it feels to have unlimited access to a tool that writes and plans almost anything instantly and still feel stuck. That's not a personal failure. It's a tool solving the wrong bottleneck. You were never short on output. You were short on decisions. So you opened an AI tool 3 weeks ago. You had a plan. The tool didn't fail you, and you didn't lack discipline. You asked a generation machine to do a judgment machine's job, and it tried, endlessly. The real answer, it turns out, was never stranger than this. The machine was never the missing piece. You were.
Hmm?